Let us take an angel message for you for today, Sunday, October 26th. Angel message for the collective today. These are general messages for your entertainment. Use your discernment. Take what applies, and thanks for listening. Joy. Expansion. There's something that you've been waiting for, like a breakage. Growth. Yeah, you've been waiting for some growth. To experience some growth, some difference, some changes. You've just been wanting change. You've been wanting this restriction upon your life force, your creativity to be removed so that you can live perseverance how you want to live. But you feel like people are restricting you. People are putting restrictions on you, maybe on your work, on your platforms. Like you feel like you can't speak. You feel like, let's see, workaholic. You, okay. Balance. This could be within your family. You feel like you're not being heard. No one wants to listen to you. No one is taking you seriously. Right? You could feel like you're in a community or a big old family where everyone in this whole family, none of them really listen to you. They probably see you as being a bit off. They're probably telling people like you're off and to watch you because it's the full moon kind of energy. They don't believe in you. I'm seeing red, a red dress, and I'm seeing Gemini. Right? Enlightenment. But I feel like you are onto something. They are not onto something. They are not awake. They are still a part of a sleep frame. Let's see the perception. You are somehow awakening. Something within you is waking up because something around you was not normal. It was not normal. And so this could be about what you choose to consume. Whether food, music, what you read, what you choose to consume. One day something dawned on you, like, what is this that I keep putting into me, and why, and who am I? What am I? If I were not all these things that I keep putting into me, what would I then be? So you started to find out. You started to let go of everything else. You stopped consuming. You stopped reading this thing. You stopped watching this thing. You stopped eating this thing. You stopped drinking this thing. You stopped consuming this thing. You might have been around it, but you were numb to it. You stopped absorbing what you normally absorbed, how they spoke around you, how they talked, the regular conversations. None of it was resonating with your body and your mind anymore. It is as if your mind was telling you something else. But what else could it have been telling you if you're not really listening to anything for the first time? But somehow it's telling you something, your mind, your spirit. And this is like the time when you tapped into a sacred place where others like you, that your spirit became curiously awakened. It's like it tinkled awakened you. And you left where you originally were, or you thought you were, or who you were, or are, to find yourself, like going down a rabbit hole. And then you find that there are other sentiments, emoticons, spiritians like you there. You're not alone. When you come back to this place, everything here made no sense to you. But maybe, possibly for some of you, you have or had a partner that was keeping you in a state, a frame of mind, induced in a frame of mind where it blocked your dreams. Because maybe when you shared these magical, mysterious discoveries with this person that you felt someone out in this part, in up in this world was somehow close to you, that you felt, I'm going to share this deep, intimate part of myself with this person. That person tried to commit you to admitting that you were confused about what you were discovering and realizing about yourself, these newly discovered pathways that you've never seen or felt before in this life. You shared with someone that was nonchalant and uninterested, because this person was still very caught up in the frame that they were already used to, that way of thinking. This person was still consuming, consulting, conducting with the regular schmegular. You were breaking away from that to become your own person. But they thought sometimes when they looked at you, you were just acting weird. How you refused to have a drink, how you refused to talk about certain things, right? So they started to get suspicious of your absence and lack of involvement in their presence. How they normally would expect you to show up and fill a particular role for them. You started to dissipate and become translucent, as if you're not even there. You're not showing up, you're not a person, you're not in the room, you're not fulfilling the embodiment of the identity that you should be while you're sitting there. It is as if you're nowhere, you're not there with them, even if you look like you are. So now they're trying to figure you out. But you've already gone quiet and silent with these ones. You've already stopped sharing your intimate dreams with them. They try to get in, they try to act curious, they try to send someone else to see maybe if someone else could penetrate you from a different angle. Because when you went silent, you took your power because you were no longer vibrantly connecting with these people. They couldn't bounce off of you like they traditionally would or could. They felt your absence. You were like a missing puzzle piece to the flow of currency that kept their conversations and their exchange of energies going on. You were gap in that line. You were a non-player. You were like, pass by me and I don't care. That is the energy you were in now. Because you found this magic. You probably started writing more about yourself, about life, acceptance. You were growing. You were becoming a new version of yourself. Of not just yourself, I mean a new version of humans, beings, what it means. You were transforming, becoming a new thing, a liberated amoeba type of thing. a one that has been discovering unto himself. You probably gave a name to yourself. You hear me? Acceptance. Onto something you were, loved and lost, and still present, smiling, thrilling with the Most High, working with the Most High after you discovered who you truly are and what you are not. But then how do you go back and tell your family this is probably what you struggled with the mostest? Because you needed to bring this dream life, new awakening version of yourself to be more real in the physical form. Else it would seem like an imaginary thing in your mind to them who don't get you. And for some reason they were important to you. Them getting you was important. Their idea of you was important to you. What you showed them in this life, the possibilities that you showed them, the things that can happen, you showing them these dreams and making magic happen was important to you. You making them believe in your magic was not really easy. You probably lost big time, like a whole sacrifice due to how you gave yourself up trying to get people to see something that they couldn't see. It was only for you at that point, at that stage that it was in, that you were in. It was all for you. And the reason why we're talking about this is something is brewing. Okay, beautiful soul, there's something stirring. There's a flame, an interest, a sparkle that stayed encouraged, living. It saved itself, it preserved itself. A belief in your magic stayed alive. It's like it went into hibernation this whole time while you were going through your lesson. And it wonders if it is the right time to come back forth to you again. So you and it can grow again together. Collide, collaborate, to transform, to create, to work, to mold, to bring into fruition. Both of you believing, making magic, coming back together, doing great things again, easily, from scratch, building big again, taking your power back, establishing yourself again. You wonder, can you? But you can. You have to tell yourself that you can. You have to count your losses or something and understand that yes, you can feel greater, better from within, viscerally. There was a block viscerally, a visceral block to your natural good feelings. It affected you believing in yourself. Maybe you needed a new start. Maybe you were doing some root work, some work on your hair. Maybe a lot victimization. But I do feel like a reconciliation that is beautiful when it comes together. And you will see, and you should tell yourself that this can happen now, or it is already. You forgive yourself to release this guilt. No one is going to do this for you. So it is better if you do it now. and decide to shine now. Vanity. All right, you're gonna be good. But, you know, we're keeping these messages coming, so we're always up to date anyway. Let's see what happens in the next one. Take it easy out there. If you have any questions, you can type it in the comment section. And I'm grateful that you watched this reading all the way through. All the best to you on your journey, and may you grow and be free from the restrictions into the life that you want to really live. May you forgive yourself for you. Forgive yourself for you. I forgive myself. I am forgiven. I forgive. Okay? And then love. And then live a happy life. And take it easy. And ask most. Alright, love you.